Greetings, traveler.
All right, chat. As I said, we are diving into an XQN game. We got ourselves an Ellie, Murloc, Naga, Pirate, and Quillbore lobby. Sorry, an Undead lobby. Dude, that's just my brain so used to saying Quillbore. We have like very, very fast edits in the beginning from the XQN editor. I kind of like it. It's like the first turn you just get through. So his name is Zorgo. I covered this in pretty much every XQN review we do, but that's because he's playing on the Chinese server and he's using Zorg as a counter because it's quite difficult to get a Chinese account. It's not as easy as just going to a different server like NAEU. So, before we get too deep into the game, he picked an ETC, and I want to just take 1 second to see here. So we got him on B tier. This is from the top 5%. What if I filter on the top 1%? Because he's quite a difficult hero to play. It always feels like ETC gets the craziest games, but he has a 71% pick rate. I think it's just like more the survivorship bias where the other heroes, like Jailer being S tier, is surprising, by the way. Morchi, it's not surprising. Tavish, but that's 14% pick rate. What does that look like on 5%? Yeah, he's not here. Okay, never mind. That's just like a low sample size thing. But Jailer, so looks like he's still broken, huh? All right, that's good to know. So that's on HS Replay. Okie dokie. So we got ourselves a nice setup for 3-on-3. He does have a great shop here. Wow. But he did start with the Pirate. Okay. Ooh, he gets the henchman. That's huge. And then what are we doing here? Are we setting up for a hero power next turn? I think if you don't go for a hero power, you would freeze here, because I think he would go for level and then sell scout and then go for the spell. But I think he's going to go for a buddy by selling the scout and a pirate, or whatever he steals here, if it's not better. Looks like he steals that. Okay. So he can sell the seer and the scout here. That's okay. Yeah, I think he is leaning towards getting a buddy just because buddies are so much better. Tad is so good. Now we can just sell the Tad. Yep. Varanus? I kind of like it. You have the 3-drop in your hand already. And the Papa Margleton isn't really that good. Okay. That's nice. That's always so good if you're playing ETC and you can hero power on turn 3 and also on turn 4 while leveling, because normally when people level to tier 3 they do that so that they can start getting tier 3 buddies early, but you skip a turn of hero powering. But if you have enough money where you can hero power on turn 3 and then also on turn 4 while leveling, you just gain an extra buddy. And in this case he got Rafan buddy, which is a really powerful one. So if you have the money, this is definitely the better curve. Oh, this is a bit of a weird one. Are we triple selling for a buddy? I think we might be. Yeah. It's like nothing else looked good. It's kind of awkward. I mean, egg is nice. You're getting economy. Baby Nazoth. It is a Surf and Surf lobby. So with Surf and Surf, you can make a minion death rattle and then golden it with Baby Nazoth. So very, very disgusting. Disgusting interaction. But you also have the Varanus, so yeah, you might just, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think that you just want to evolve something. Oh, that's not bad. Get a bounty now. Good. Because the pirate, you don't really want to evolve, because that is good tempo. Like, evolving the pirate is trolling a little bit. Okay, he doesn't even take damage here for leveling to 4. That's so good. It was actually a fantastic spot. Okay. So now he gets his lesser trinkets. Splinter's fun. Music box. It's not necklace. It's not music box probably. It's probably one of the middle ones. He doesn't really have that much money, so yeah, he's gonna go for vouchers. Vouchers is always fun, right? I love playing vouchers as well. Chromie this early on, usually, right? Just like randomly winning the game. That's always fun. That is not a bad minion to buy, that Naga, but because he has Chromie, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So normally you buy that Naga, by the way, but because you have Wisdom Ball, you assume that you get something better. Okay, so he goes for the freeze, so likely wants to buy this over 2 turns. Just a little bit too many good things here. Okay, we're going for another Rascal for some more money. That's fair. I guess we can evolve that Rascal, yeah, and then keep the other Rascal. Okay. That seems fair. So he gets a 6. And then also has a little bit of tempo. Nightbane. I mean, he's winning the fight. Yeah, this is so sick. He has the overconfidence money coming in. The fight is not great, but he's got a 20 health pirate, so he's fine, right? Man, this is so cool. This is why I love watching and playing ETC games. Just because X% of the games just go completely stupid. Because you get extra money, right? Which is in some of the ETC games. And that just opens up some unethical positions here. So he's looking at the other Varanus to... Oh, he's going to look at the 7 drops. That's fair. He's just doing a quick little peek like, what 7s are there? So whenever you have Zarjira, 7 drops become very interesting. Zarjira is just so good. Probably Sunbeam. We don't really have much else. Okay, so he's just going to Chromie. That makes me think he's going to skip the other Varanus, right? What else do we have to evolve? Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's not bad. Okay. So he's not going to play it? Ooh. Okay. Oh, right. He had double Chromie. Right. Okay, Henchman out. Man, this is where it gets tricky on the rope. This is where it definitely helps to have that XQN brain power. Because I would never have gone this. I think I would have maybe just like tripled my Chromie, call it a day, get panicked with my evolves. He got his Argira. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. So we talked about the 7s. He also has a Stone Age Slab. If he had Spellcrafts, he could actually throw the Spellcrafts in the shop and increase the stats and then buy it and then double it. So it's very nice. But he gets his Greater Trinket now as well. He didn't get the Zarjira Spellcraft because it evolved end of turn? Right, that's a bit of a weird one. Whistle copies his board. But he also has Chromies on the board. Does the Chromie go first? Or... Well, I guess he can hold it in his hand. And maybe... I don't actually know that. That's such like a specific mechanic. So he gets the extra stats on the Chromie. That seems fair. Are you viewing Zorgo or XQN? This is XQN. Can't you tell? Actually, he's blocking the Zorgo name with the whistle now, so the joke doesn't really work. Alright, he's gonna hold the Chromia. Okay, so he first copies his board. Oh my, man, this is so cool. I mean, what's the line here? There's so much that you could do. You're definitely going to want 2 Zarjiras. You cannot copy a Zarjira. It's like wishing for more wishes. Not allowed. Because I see this very often when people say like, why didn't you just make more Zarjiras? It's like, because you literally can't. It would be an infinite loop immediately, right? If you could copy a Zarjira. Because then you would like copy the Zarjira to copy the Zarjira to copy the Zarjira to copy the Zarjira. Right. So he is increasing the stats. Okay, he's done evolving. Oh man. And Chromie, and then we're leveling. Right. Oh, okay. I see. So he does not want to buy the shop because he wants to keep the Stone Age Slab in there and just copy it with Zarjira the whole time. He got 2 Zarjira spells with only 1. Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe it's because it got evolved end of turn? And then he gets like the spell start of turn and then another for the other. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one. Tome? Okay, sure. Right, he has a triple prize then. Oh, chat. This is something where if you have played with Zarjira before, you will really rate Golden Touch, or in this case, All That Glitters, super high because Zarjira copies it in its current state. So it copies all the stats, but it also copies the alright, it copies all the stats, but it also copies the thingy, right? The golden or not. Sorry, my brain was just like, what are we talking about? We were talking about something? So he is buying out the whole shop so that he can okay, he's got another Golden Touch, so he can just play both. I mean, it doesn't matter. This is not like a big decision. Right, chat is KWing, so whenever that happens, I want to like hear.
buy the shop if this happens? I don't know. Don't pick it then to justify my play. Don't pick it then so I can justify myself. I'm gonna justify myself.
Okay, so XQN feels like he made a mistake. Well, not a mistake, but he opens up Golden Touch and is like, wow, but don't you need to bring it down to 2 units anyway? Right? Well, I guess you don't have to bring it down to 2. Okay, so what he's talking about is if he had checked and he had got Golden Touch first, he could have tried with 1 Golden Touch, and if that one fails, he can then play the other one. Okay, fair. I see his point. Because I saw chat laughing, and I was like, wait, what are they laughing about? So XQN is basically saying, I'm going to not pick the Golden Touch so that it is correct, my order. Which is like, who cares, right? It doesn't matter. So now that he makes it golden, he copies the golden ones, chat. Oh, it's so disgusting. I learned this, I think, from XQN as well. I think XQN was the first person I saw doing this. This is like years ago, right? Years ago, but Golden Touch plus Zarjira is just completely unethical. He can return a minion to the hands for another Zarjira spell. He currently has 3 Stone Age slabs, and next turn he can make 3 more. And he only wants 6. He doesn't want to go to that number that comes after 6. Aha! I didn't get me now, chat. Hey, Sene, thank you very much for the 90 months. Very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is so unreasonable. I think that's probably the best way to put it. It's just unreasonable. And the crazy thing is, he's also just winning his fights because he snowballed early. He had that pirate for tempo, and now he just uses the slabs for tempo, right? So he's got the big sunbeam, he's got the big Zarjira, and they're winning here. So now he uses 2 more Zarjira spells. Oh, he levels first for a 7-drop. You don't have to golden anything, right? So yeah, Stitch. Stitch means that you can Titus, right? Because he's going to make a couple really, really big units here. Like, this is essentially how it works, right? So he uses Zarjira, then he plays all the slabs, and then he buys that slab, and then it will be big. Either that or he wants to save it for another one. So he could buy this slab with just 2 buffers, or he could play all the slabs. Yeah, I kind of like playing all the slabs. Yeah, more 7-drops. I mean, do you care? Another slab, another slab, another slab! Take it! Oh! Oh! Chat, why? Think of the memes! Yeah. Now, to be fair, he's memeing a lot already. I don't think we can really complain. He's gonna sell his Wisdom Ball here. Wow. 2 Wisdom Ball shots that he doesn't want. But to be fair, he's kind of done, so I get it. Okay, here we go, chat. 6k, 8k. But that's because the starting... Well, I mean, that's a big minion, right? Let's be honest, it's turn 10. That's a big minion. We don't have to pretend that's not a big minion. But the next one will be 3 times as big, because he was only doing it with 5. Now he has 6. And if he can start with a higher base amount, that is huge. Conflag helps making a higher base amount. Spellcrafts would help. Back to back. Even the banana. I would just buy the banana here. Okay, XUN's like, Shady, please. Shady, I'm not buying a fucking banana on tier 6, bro. Come on. Calm down, Shady. We're not buying bananas here. I don't know. When I only have 1 gold left that I'm probably not going to buy, I'm like, okay, I'll buy the banana, you know? But I guess he wants to see a roll to maybe get like a Tavern Tempest that gets like more procs on the conflag. So, I mean, totally fair. We're just a little vulnerable to scam right now, but next turn he buys a 2nd big unit. And then does he just hold them in his hands? I kind of hope so. I want him to keep the 6 Stone Age slabs on the board as long as he can, so that he can just buy huge minions. He's got his Zarjira too, right? So he can use his Zarjira and then sell it. This one buffs. And something nice to buff, right? So shield, cleave, horse. Found a cleave. We found spellcrafts too. I'm kind of fine just going in here. Just, yeah, sells Zarjira. We can't future fin right now. There's nothing to use our Zarjira spells on, right? No. Okay, found some buffs. Yep, that's good. I mean, this gives you a big improvement. Oh, there was an elemental in the shop. I kind of liked even buying that. Oh no, you can't buy it. Oh man, I would have that would have fucked that up. Okay, 21k. Okie dokie. That's a lot of buffs, chat. 21k. Ooh. Right, he's copying that so that he has more buffs here. Shield on his cleave. Oh, okay, sure. Not shielding the cleave? Okay, whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. Golden something. Just sell Sanders. Ugh. Wow, okay. Okay, I'm trying to look at this ordering. Right, he's cycling all of this now so he can end on the cleave. Then he has another cleave there. So that was again like XQN fashion. He just wanted to get some buffs to have a higher base amount. So by getting the golden deep water in the shop and then using Zarjira on that one, he has a lot of buffs there. This is just, I've never seen this, by the way. I've never seen this. This is so unreasonable. Damage cap is gonna be gone after this, right? Well, not necessarily. It could very well be, but it's not 100% because he's not killing this guy, right? So if no one else dies, he still has damage cap. This seems unfair. Yeah, that's the neat part. It is. It absolutely is unfair. But it's also so rare that it's just very fun to watch. Okay, so damage cap is off, which makes me think that we are selling some slabs this turn. If he finds Titus especially, it's a big deal. Shields? Yeah. Buff. I'm down for more shields, right? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you have to be... oh, I can give it 10 attack first. That sucks. It needs to be on your board. Alright, here we go, chat. It's gotta be another close to 20... Yeah, 24,000. Then he has to sell a slab. Oh, the pain, chat. The horror. Hero power into Jandis. That would be overflow, right? If he got Jandis, would his minion just die if he buys it? That's actually a good question. Would his minion just die? Okay, Sindore was like a maybe. Mutinous? I don't think we need that. We got plenty of stuff that we could sell. He's not buying random scam cards though. That's cool. Is he holding one more turn? Are we holding? Hodolin? Hodors? Any Hodors? No. No Hodor. Well, he can still do times 15, right? Yeah. He still has times 15, but he doesn't have any buffs anymore now. It's a bit awkward. Does Titus spawn 2 cleaves with Stitch? Yeah, absolutely. 3 if you have a golden Titus. Hello there, friend. Elemental comp, I see. I too have elementals. So he had 6 golden tier 7s. That's 18 copies of the tier 7. And there's only 5 of them in the game. But he just cheeses. He forces extra copies with the golden touch Sarjira combo. But yeah, that's very, very funny. So I guess finding Titus is the biggest one now. Because then he has a big Titus. Due to the Stone Age on the board. And then he can put the Stitch next to the cleave and spawn 2 cleaves. So just rolling for Titus. He could just pick up a shield here and say, eh. This is XQN being good at the game. Which is bad for the memes. He's like, well, if I just pick up a 9k Divine Shield. The punish! Oh, he's gonna sell to buy it now, right? Because he's all in. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's correct. I hate it, but... It's so funny when you watch the other boards, right? It's like, oh, you have a board too. Not the Titus, not the Titus, not the Titus! If it was buffed, this wouldn't have happened. Now we only destroy him instead of absolutely destroy him. Unfortunate, chat. I want to deal more damage to this Morchi. This Morchi needs to lose MMR into his next game already. It's like we're gonna beat him so hard that he goes 8th in the next game. Alright, GG. My goodness. Oh.